Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Before we continue, please hit the like and subscribe button, and make sure you click the notification bell. If you have done that already, that was very thoughtful of you, because you will never, I mean never, miss any of our latest videos. Based on the odds against them. Others don't just want to try due to ignorance or laziness, they end up making excuses. When you face a crossroad or a problem in your life, you have three choices to make. You either fight it out, take zero actions, or take flight. But, typically you also have fear on your side to guide you, fear of the unknown. The adrenaline builds up in your body as you face the problem, but you are also prepared for it, in whatever way to tackle the challenge. Sometimes, we make decisions based on unknown outcomes. We may be able to only predict the outcome, but we still have zero idea what the results will become. Honestly, I believe this is where the feelings or fear comes in. When we are faced with difficult problems, our minds race as we calculate potential outcomes and scenarios in our lives. We try to determine the steps ahead to make the course of action easier. As humans, we have an innate need to make life easier for ourselves. Just like the saying goes, the easier life becomes, the better for everyone. However, challenging ourselves does not evoke the same fear as what the problem does. It only brings competition within us, but it does not change the outcome of the unknown. For example, you can challenge yourself to quit smoking and quit drinking alcoholic beverages, or you can challenge yourself to succeed where most of your colleagues are failing. Most importantly, you must practice and work hard if you are to achieve the desired result. A challenge is like climbing a mountain you have never seen, unaware of the terrain. According to the former president of India, Abdul Kalam, he states, and I quote, "Man needs his difficulties, because they are necessary to enjoy success." When we make a decision that can influence the outcome of a problem or difficulties, what do we base those choices on? Solve every problem on your own. Sometimes it feels better to have someone by your side, someone to talk to, even if it is just for emotional support. This will help you in dealing with a challenge. Number 3. Mental calculations. Most people, myself included, like to look at the root cause of a problem, the choices available and the pathways into the problem, with calculated risk factors and lesser choices. We make necessary arrangements to solving that problem. If we are to solve a problem, we must understand the root cause of the problem we are trying to solve. The root cause is the origin or the foundation of a problem. Personally, I use the 5 whys logic to clearly define a problem. What does the 5 whys logic mean? The 5 whys is a problem-solving technique to help you get to the root of a problem. By repeatedly asking the question, why, on a problem, you can easily dig into the root cause of a problem, and that is how you can find the best solution to tackle the root problem once and for all. Sometimes it can go deeper than just asking why for 5 times. In order for you to understand this better, here is a good example. If the problem is always late to work. Why am I late to work? I always click the snooze button and just want to go on sleeping. Why do I want to go on sleeping? I feel so tired in the morning. Why do I feel tired in the morning? I slept late the night before, that's why. Why did I sleep late? I wasn't sleepy after drinking coffee, and I just kept scrolling my Facebook feed and somehow I couldn't stop. Why did I drink coffee? Because I was too sleepy at work in the afternoon, not having enough sleep the night before. So there you see, if you didn't try to dig out the root of the problem, you may just set a few more alarms and have it beep every 5 minutes in the morning. But in fact, the problem you need to solve is to quit Facebook surfing endlessly at night, so you'll feel more energetic in the daytime, and you won't even need coffee. Do not forget that time is a valuable asset. Use 90% of your time to find solutions to a problem. and the remaining 10% for other social activities, like spending time with family and friends. It might not always be easy, but focusing your energy, time and thoughts in this way is much more beneficial for you and others than doing the opposite. Number 4. Disintegrate the problem. Disintegrating the problem means breaking the problem down into smaller pieces. This is one of the most important steps in problem solving. I like to say that the power on every problem lies on its magnitude or size. But once the problem is broken down, the solution becomes easy. Solving a problem can sometimes seem overwhelming and impossible. But in order to decrease anxiety and think more clearly, you must break the problem down. After breaking a problem into smaller parts, you can then proceed to identify the different parts it consists of. Then figure out one practical solution you can take for each of those parts and use those solutions. Using this technique, if you can solve one part of the problem, you can equally solve all the other parts. Sometimes this may not solve the whole problem immediately, but it will make it easier for you to solve the problem. It will also save a reasonable amount of your time. Number 5. Review the end result. Look for the opportunity or lesson within the problem. I know some people may say, why do I need to review a problem that is already solved? This part may not be a problem-solving technique, but it is very important. It helps you to reflect on the decisions you take during the course of solving a problem. Having studied the human nature for so many years, I discovered something really amazing. What did I discover? It took me time to discover that sometimes there is a positive side to a problem. Perhaps it alerts us of a great way to improve our personal life, businesses, or even our relationships. Sometimes it teaches us how our lives is not as bad as we thought. It also opens our mind to see how our lives can be better than we thought. We must act in time when we are faced with challenges rather than postpone our problems. Just like John F. Kennedy once stated, and I quote, "There are risks and costs to a program of action. But they are far less than the long-range risks and costs of comfortable inaction." We must learn to think more about the greater positive part of a problem. Finding the more positive part of a problem reduces its negative emotional impact. We may even start to see the situation as a great opportunity for us to learn, or to discover the things we don't know before and to improve on ourselves. We have come to the end of today's video. If you enjoy this video, hit the like and subscribe button and do not forget to click the notification bell, so that when we post new videos, you will be the first to be notified. See you on our next video.